Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Rich and Otto. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Otto's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Otto has been fitted with his very own training collar that he's going to come home with, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now Otto is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling.
Otto, heel.
Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and when Otto gets the command to heel, his job is to stay right next to your left leg, not forging ahead, not lunging out, but keeping his focus on you, and each time that you stop walking, Otto's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So if you're walking down a city street and you stop to cross traffic or stop to talk to a neighbor, he should be sitting quietly at your left and waiting for his next command. This keeps you in total control of him under any and all circumstances.
Stay.
Now the next exercise is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and Rich used the open flat of his left palm right in front of Otto's face and the one-word firm command to stay. The long sit-stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes, and you should practice this indoors as well as outdoors on the street.
Otto, heel.
And they're going to take off heeling again. He is such a pleasure to walk now. He's like not having a dog on the end of the leash. He's really been desensitized to his child, the fear of children.
Stay.
Rich leaves him in another sit-stay. And this time, instead of returning back to him, Rich is going to call him. He's going to use his name. And Otto should come right in front and sit, facing Rich's knees, and then return back to heel and back sitting. Nice job. He really enjoys his training. As you can see, his tail is up and wagging. He enjoys pleasing you. He's very, very intelligent.
No.
And he also anticipates the commands. He says, I've been here so long, I know what to do next. Rich is going to call him in again. This is your recall or your come on command, and then he returns back to heel and back sitting. And then Rich takes off heeling with him again. He's really been a pleasure. He's a very, very nice dog. Now, the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from heel position. So with your dog seated at your left, you use your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word firm command to down. Your long down stays are for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. And again, practice those indoors as well as outdoors. And those dogs barking in the background belong next door, not to us. And even with the distraction of that, he's doing great. Now Rich will heel him out of that, and he will demonstrate that down from a heel one more time. Left open palm straight down toward the ground, the one-word command to down. And you're going to be able to lengthen out your distance and your time, especially in and around your home.
Otto, come.
Now this time Rich was correcting him for sniffing, and we don't allow sniffing on the long down stay. Back to heel. Very good. It seems inevitable that when we start a video, our neighbor lets her dogs out. But Otto's doing great with it. Now this time, Rich is going to leave him in a sit-stay, and we're going to demonstrate the down from a distance.
Down.
Very good. That is your down from a distance. Always remember to have your dog seated before you attempt to put them into a down. We've demonstrated for you Otto's heel, his automatic sits, his stays, his down from a distance, and his come. These are the exercises that you're going to be practicing with him. We're going to try to show you when we come for your lesson how to put these into practical application in your everyday living situations. We've so enjoyed having him, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.